Na de minister van AWJ, Stephen McAndrew, spraken wij dan ook met de vertegenwoordiger van de Unicef in Suriname, de heer Javier Gordoba, die dan ook aangeeft waarom zij dit project helpen ondersteunen. Voor de Unicef is vooral cijfers belangrijk. Statistieken zijn belangrijk, maar aan de hand van de verschillende statistieken kunnen er dan besluiten genomen worden, kunnen er dan wat beslissingen worden genomen.
About poverty, we are focusing our efforts right now on generating evidence. We believe that a strong and sound data and evidence is really needed in order to inform public policies to cope with the real needs that the children have in the current right now, that indeed are quite many.
And the current data that Suriname has, is from which year?
Suriname, right now we have data of a study produced last year in 2022, but using data from 2018. Based on that data, on those figures, currently we have approximately 40% of the children in the country who are in a multidimensional poverty situation, meaning that they have 3 deprivations or more. Deprivations such as protection, education, health, nutrition, water, housing, etc. Probably after the impact of the pandemic, after the impact of the global crisis, after the impact of the difficult circumstances that the country is going through right now, if we do the same analysis with current data, probably that percentage unfortunately will be bigger. We also see a big difference in the with regions. Okay, the situation in the district of Paramaribo is a little bit better than what we can find in Sepaliwini, in Maruwaina, in Saramacca, or in Para districts.
And is the current data only for the government?
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
Is
sir?
the current data about poverty?
No, data is public, is there, is available for absolutely everyone, every organization, every single individual that wants the information is available. It's normally published in our website. We work in cooperation with the academy, with the University of Suriname, with the Poverty Commission, with the General Bureau of Statistics. We definitely are here to support the country to have sound data to inform their actions to improve the well-being of children in Suriname.
What is the definition for poverty in Suriname?
As I mentioned before, there are different ways to define the poverty. There is still, I believe, not an agreement on which is the poverty line in the country, okay? Because since the situation is changing and it's so volatile right now, it is difficult to establish, let's say, a fixed poverty line in the country. What we know as of now, and that's why UNICEF takes this approach of multidimensional approach, is that we see when children have 3 deprivation, for example, children are not properly accessing to nutrition services, children are not properly accessing to health care, or children are not properly accessing to safe water, then we can consider that those children are multidimensionally poor.
And do you see that in Suriname, nutrition, water, and food, that children don't have access to those things?
As I mentioned before, approximately 40% of the children of the country, and that is official, let's say, data, of the children of the country are multidimensional poor. Therefore, they are not having the proper access, they are not receiving those services as they should. I think we can all observe how the situation is going through a challenging situation, challenging moment. We know that the government is trying their best, they are doing a big effort, but in UNICEF we always think that we could and we should always do more when it comes to children.
And what is the best way to make or bring a difference?
The best way is to invest more on children, strengthening the social protection services, put children at the center of the solutions, focus on their needs, because each dollar that we invest in every child of the country is going to have a huge positive return in that investment for the country.
And do you see a willingness from the government that they are doing that?
We believe that there is a very strong will from the government to reverse the situation, to improve the situation of government. And that's why every single stakeholder needs to be committed. Domestic stakeholders, international stakeholders. It is a very difficult time. The fiscal space, meaning the resources that are available to be invested, are not there. We all know how difficult the situation is right now in the country, but we believe that the political will is there, but we all need to work together in order to bring solutions, effective solutions, because as I said, children really deserve it.
And the UNICEF is working with whom to tackle all those things like poverty?
UNICEF has a cooperation agreement with the government of Suriname from 2022 that we signed it until 2026. We work with different ministries of Education, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Labor and Youth, Ministry of Social Affairs, with the Children's Rights Bureau. We collaborate with the General Bureau of Statistics, among others. We also work with the civil society, with NGOs, with the STIC team. Our work, our aim, our mandate as UNICEF is to look after the children, is to help the country to ensure that they are doing all right, that they have a good opportunity in life. And at the end, that's why we work with different stakeholders, because we believe that it's everybody's effort that is needed in order to achieve that.
And what are the strengths working with different partners?
The strengths, I think the main strength is what I mentioned before, is the commitment. We really see people, we really see institutions that are commitment, but there is also room for improvement in capacity development, in technical assistance, and that's why we are here to provide sometimes to all the possible extent that technical assistance and support to the institutions.
And the weaknesses or lessons learned?
The weaknesses or lessons learned, that definitely we need resources. We need the resources. We need to identify, we need to make a big effort. Without resources, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to guarantee the rights of children. So we need, as I said before during my intervention, we need to be able to mobilize domestic resources, but also international resources to support a small country like Suriname that is going through a difficult time, but is committed to revert the situation and to improve the well-being of the people, especially the well-being of children. And UNICEF is here to support that and committed to it.